Okay, I've returned. Answer my question, Senpai, please. The biggest story surprise for me so far? I don't know. That Isabel being the daughter of... What's his face? We haven't even dug into that, but finding her, like, tomb yesterday was pretty crazy. IMO. So far.
Bet I can crack that open.
Why is it so chilly? It's quite warm earlier. We turn on the AC a bit, but what's going on in here? Poison. What was it? A hat. Looks like there are body parts on a table.
What's that?
Seems to be a lever.
Open up.
Empty tomb? Isn't this like the morgue's office or whatever? Isn't that what it was? Morgue lab door. It's the lab. Superior healing. Blood bank log. Jar of coagulated blood. Blood and bodily fluid log. Should be interesting. Addendum the first. It is no longer necessary to log names, race, or creature type is sufficient. Addendum the second. You will use either the term donor or vessel in describing a source of extraction. Victim is an ugly, inaccurate word. Name: half-elf, farmer, extremity amputation, fluid, blood, cadaver dumped in canal, human unknown, cause of death, live extraction, extraction fluid, blood, lymph, spinal fluid. Notes: refused toll payment, cadaver cremated after extraction, ogre, occupation, fatal wounds to skull and torso, extraction fluid, blood, corpse confiscated by Balthazar. The list continues for many pages. Speaking of Resident Evil, this is pretty Resident Evil. Creepy crap going on in the lab.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh wait, it's a trap. It was a trap. Oh, the girl's empty tomb last night. Yeah, that was like a oh damn moment. The wearer cannot be blinded. Yeah, what you doing? You look like you're up to no good, I suppose, as usual. Burlap sack. Syringe. Do we need this syringe for anything, chat? Oh, it's a weapon? What? Hand me my syringe. Class actions. Equip the syringe with a equips the surgeon with a crusty, rusted syringe, allowing him to cast "This won't hurt a bit." This won't hurt a bit. Jab a foe with a syringe and poison them. 7 to 63? Cat, what? Why are you yowling, man? Dagger, light, finesse, thrown. Bro, this like actually it's got a lot of damage. 8 not that much. Okay. For a spammable ability, dude. What? Oh yeah, Cato. El Cato. What is it? Come here. Do you want drugs? All right. Yes. I like to encourage my cats' drug addictions. YouTube viewers skip forward 50 minutes. What do you mean? It's gonna be edited out. Okay. Syringe. How much does it sell for? Not a lot, but whatever. Surgeon's research notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to that which has already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be quite cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. Gil is inspired. The poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Target must succeed a constitution saving throw or become paralyzed and poisoned. Can't wait to use that on the 9th playthrough. Lever, tissue, organ, donor registration. Dwarf. Unidentified human. The list goes on. Githyanki promised the finest of specimens, yet Balthasar provides naught but dregs for my research. A spleen here, a finger there, an intact head if I'm lucky. The bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I will talk to my nephew. Whether he listens is another matter. Eh? Eh? Is there something else? And that's the lever we perceived. Why all the better to tempt you with, Spencer. Okay, not sure what was up with that lever. If anything. It might turn the gas on and off in here. It's possible. So this is where we gotta go. Can also go through here. This is the door they said was wiped clean of dust. So I'll save real quick. Eh? None of these caskets have good loot in them. And or bodies. Which I suppose would be good loot. Who's this? Dead Harper. Who's that? 30. That was close. The wearer gains arcane charge whenever they are hit by a melee attack. While threatened, affected entity has +1 bonus damage with spells. It could be like okay for Gale, but he doesn't really spend time in melee anymore these days because he's so mobile. Dead Harper. Necrotic Laboratory Spare Key. Research notes. Spell, remove Shadow Curse. Possible. Variant on remove curse. Dispel magic. Other. Recitation. Blah, 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 blah. Vita Cava. Unintended consequences. Living armor. Gesture. A number of small casting gestures are traced beneath. Olam's Journal. Day 2 of Darkness. I stood calm as Githyanki uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow harpers dragged his putrid corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted, and even evil thwarted. Victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. The darkness shrouded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, every breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat. Yet I could not get my fill, thanks to my armor. Would that the men and women of Rythwin had been so well equipped, one by one they fell, only to rise as shadows of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes some effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than unite with darkness. My traps should keep me safe, or at least safe enough. Day 5 of Darkness. The shadows ebb and wane. A torched flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, or an artifact, or an arcane focus that can ward off this curse. Perhaps I might even find another survivor. Day 18 of darkness. It's a particular loneliness in the shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him. Even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for us both. It is remarkably still in here, and even stiller out there. I have found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healing, as well as some scattered artifacts. But they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguished and the shouts of the cruel. There are those who make their home in the shadows, but I am no less alone for them. Day 26 of darkness. I called on Corvin yet again, and I cannot bear his torment. Nor can I bear my own. Gray has turned almost to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar. So hard as it is to choke down, all beings should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only they were granted such a fine fate. More inspiration. Journal, Harper. More inspiration. But I think four inspiration points is a little less, is a little too little to carry. I mean, I agree with them that you shouldn't like be able to mass 100 of them and then just like, chain roll some difficult thing later. But I don't know. It's hard not to waste them if you don't know what's coming at a time. I feel like we've just gotten so many of them so frequently. I guess it's better to just sit around 1 or 2 instead of 3. Well, ICV there because we're starting a sponsored segment in 37 minutes for Samsung. We're going to play some Fall Guys for 2 hours, chat.
Better not be cursed.
And then we'll come back to this, chat. I appreciate you hanging out, chat. Cheat. Superior healing. This goes to Shadow. Actually, do they have anything to say about that since they got inspired?
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shah's path now. Best we don't spend too long in her shadow.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Sex.
A private word would be nice.
The Gauntlet of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
It's the place where you could become a Dark Justiciar. Your dream might be soon realized.
I know. I can scarcely believe it's real. But I saw it with my own eyes.
Sore.
Felt the polished stone walls raised in Lady Shah's honor. Normally, it would not be for me to pursue becoming a Dark Justiciar without a superior's command. But this is different. My lady wanted me to find this place.
Oh, God.
I know it.
Bro, she's hot, but she's so annoying. She's so, like, blindly faithful to this madness. What do you think of it?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shah is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Tell me what you know of this place.
The Gauntlet of Shah is no ordinary temple.
Don't stick your dick in crazy,
It is the
Matt.
highest test of the
Again.
Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shah that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single saloon knight. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
That's great. Can you really say anything? I don't think Lae'zel... No, Lae'zel's not crazy. I mean, she's kind of crazy in her own way. She's just aggressive, chat. I don't think she's insane, though. Shadowheart's like Kool-Aid drinking. I'd rather have a lady in bed that's a little, you know, into little rough stuff than the Kool-Aid drinking. By a little, I mean we beat the shit out of her. Because that's what she asked us to do. And then she got hot. Is Alice 100% a sex dungeon? True. And in it still hang the skeletons of her former lovers?
Something over there.
Oh. You there, check out that noise. Notice. Reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hallowed halls must be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall. That they not confuse matters between ourselves and Githyank's justice here, as we'd like to avoid misunderstandings, if possible. So this mortician was playing both sides here, it seems like. Damn, it feels good to be a mortician. I mean, we're gonna must find an item in here. Hinting to it's gonna be like a ring or some shit. There you go. Deception +1. Oh, 4 conjuration spell. 10T cools. Does anybody have a shit neck on? One of your cantrips deals. No, that's a good one. Misty Step on Karlak. Pearlescent Restoration. Yeah, I don't mind giving this neck to Karlak. Half the time, like at the beginning of combat, she always ends up behind and needing to shoot her bow. Be a nice opportunity to. On the flip side, she could also just Misty Step instead, right? Let's see how this goes. Let's see how that goes. Red apple. I don't know if this apple's good. It's been stuck in a room with 2 cadavers for who knows how long. But that's okay. Chat, take a bite of this fresh apple I just bought from the market.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
That's all super crazy. Can you support you having sex with your character? You'd be crazy not to, though. This is what you apparently you can dress up Gale in Lae'zel's underwear. What? Why is Gale the one that comes to mind? Chad, we discovered on, I believe, literally day 1 that you can play undie swapsies. Don't ask me how I know. I just do. Morgue exit. Uh-oh. Where the hell are we? Oh. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Hello. Are they surprised? They are not. Wait, why'd you move over here? But really, this is out of range. Oh, good thing we have this one. Oh, this is a big spell. Damn. Can we get all these? Oh, come on. Be good to me, video game. Trust. Yeah, I don't trust. God, it's like a... Oh, it's like a pixel off! Ugh, maybe just restart the entire playthrough, honestly, at this point. Black 10T cools. That's a huge radius.
I can't even catch my breath.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
May the gods take you first.
Pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Oh no, it's a Giga Ghost. Now, why does that always hit? The saving throw, that strength drain. This seems like a good place for this. Don't mind if I do.
Nemesis.
But I was just saving the black tentacles. Ow. She doesn't have any AoE spell damage left, which is okay.
Onward.
We do need a long rest pretty soon.
Take your
13. Plus all the other modifiers.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Pop. Pop. Pop, pop. I'll do that. Wait, there's two of them. Two of the big ghosties. No, there's only one. Is it immune to poison? Oh, there goes. Yeah, that's not a good spell. No Arrow in this scenario. These guys are weak to Radiant, right? Yeah. With authority.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Meow, meow, meow. Okay. She does such a big load up for the attack, like an overhead jump. And just misses.
Time to push
Such a
my luck
letdown.
again.
Boop. Boop. Finish? Oh, 2 health left.
Let me recite their demise. At least things have stayed interesting.
She's going on a roller coaster? Pretty sure Sloot's favorite scene has been the bugbear. Bruh. I mean, everybody gets surprised by that scene because it's just so unexpected. Open map, please. I want to see how much you did. No. I don't think so. There you go. Meow, meow, meow. Mama, meow, meow, meow. Are you liking BG3? The answer is yes. A lot, man. It's super fun. I'm very, very into the game. Also, you...
thanks.
Wait, who else?
Quite ready for
You
you.
need to do this. So we can see what is happening.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Only 8 hours and I hate it. I can't wait for it to be done, chat. So we can do another playthrough. God. When will this agony end? There we go. Carline. Is that it? Where are the little ghosty clickable orbs? This one's not have it.
Don't waste a step.
Here they're Sad stories. Do you theorycraft builds? No. I'm fairly new to D&D. But I'm not to RPGs. Well, just going with the flow of the items we get for the most part. Looks like there's a little passage up here. A garden area or something. Or tombstones.
Here lies Sion Greencloak. She loved the forest.
Do you think these
and
are
she'll
like
find it once
staff
again.
members or something?
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Does this connect all the way on the other side? Looks like. You can go through here. Oh, there's lots of ways into this healing house. Seems to be just like a big central area, though. Or something like that. Can I do the Colosseum up top yet? If it's not on the map, no. Spoilers. There's a Colosseum.
I wonder what's past this.
Yeah, it's fine. That's in here. Balsam, mugwort, whiskweed. This goes to... That's the wrong person. It's fine though. We'll fix it later. Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms, and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. So has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupil is fully versed, there shall come a time for one final lesson. He will become the subject fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know of me, but in first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Yes, crazy person. Painted chest. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Oh, crystal lens. Barely got any of these. Looks like dark vision. That was like the second one in the entire game we've gotten. Damn, that had a lot of good stuff, that wicker basket. Crafting wise. Judge of the Damned says, an excerpt from the book in which Ifigen Mogros discusses the strange theistic history of mortals becoming gods. There have been many lords of death who can cast judgment upon souls lost and found alike. Among them was Kelemvor, a hard man of harder convictions. As a mortal man, he was a mercenary with a paladin's stoic beliefs hidden under a crust of scowls and grumbles. As Lord of Death, he was forced to mellow both aspects to himself, for the impulses of a man and God are not consummate. Mortals are allowed caprice. Capri Sun. This is what they're talking about, by the way, Chad. But immortality wears that stone smooth quickly, and Kelemvor chose cool prudence over cold malice. Survived by her 9 cats, it was Sloot's tombstone. Her? Is there something I don't know about myself? And this goes back up to the mausoleum. The old mausoleum. What time is it, chat? 20 minutes until we do our sponsored seg. It'll be a good segue into another 2-hour stream segment. What's up, arteries? Boss fight. Sister Anya, Jan, Hannah, Vanessa. What is going on, dude? Malice Thorm. Another Thorm family member. I guess there's just a bunch of them in the town as mini bosses. 358 HP. Immune to, well, not immune, but very resistant to fire and all physical damage. From non-magical. That sucks for our 2 melee. Magic resistance is advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Osthorn can multi-attack if his hit points are 40% or less. Oh god. That's a lot of damn. Can't turn him. I don't think we'll start this fight right now, chat. Like, unironically, because we'll have to interrupt it midway through for the Samsung event. So we will come back to this. Now we'll just explore a bit more. Boss fight in here. Yeah, we do need a long rest. In fact, maybe we do that now. Would be good. I really want to play BG3. When is it coming on sale? It's already on sale. You can purchase it for the full price of $70. Aha. Unironically, though, I have no idea when a game like this goes. How long did it take for DOS 2 to go on sale after it first came out? How long does it take a AAA game to go on sale? I don't know, like a year? 2? Just spitballing here. That's where we just fought. You might see it on sale during next Christmas, but I doubt it. I should just give away another copy this week, chat. To me, so I can play 2 at once. Record of shipment, corpse rose. T. That's me. My name's Ted. Sending you requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the results of your experiments. Please send them to send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in toxic fruits of your labors. T, I assume, is Thorm, right? Which is the boss we just saw in there. That we gonna have to deal with now. Get him all.
Psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
What is going on here? Damn, this looks so cool. Oh my god. Okay. An army over there. Oh, there's a fast travel here. Let's grab that. No.
Warwargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Level 9? Oh, this might actually be rough. We also not rested. We also don't have time for this right now. Oh, I guess we kind of do. We're in a pretty bad situation to start, for what it's worth. So. They said nearby, they really meant very nearby. Well, good thing we didn't attack from there. Certainly a more advantageous position to attack from in the first place, but... Alright, let us... Tomatoes, ketchup. It's time to go hamsies. Die. Die.
Now this is my happy place.
Yeah, she doesn't have a rage, not anything. She done.
Mistra Rill.
Neither does he.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Alright, Karlak.
Need to learn the hard way.
I was gonna pop a potion on her too, but... This is gonna hurt. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Got to keep fighting.
Okay.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
What is form dead?
Let them.
15 temporary hit points and can't be frightened. Each time she attacks a foe, that foe becomes frightened for 1 turn. Oh, that's a pansy good version of the playthrough. Co-op random peeps, it's Josh, Cherry, and Kala. So, not random.
What path lies before me?
Bruh.
My word.
Oh god, dude. The melee guys are coming.
I'm going to enjoy
This
this.
is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. In fact, I might need to bring one of the melee guys back. Bruh, come on. Doo-doo. I'm gonna put her in front. I don't know. Maybe they'll attack her instead. Big hit. Of course. 8 damage instead of 9. Oh no. Where is she going? Bum, bum, bum. So I'm about to become lethargic
Here we go again.
on the monk.
I've got this. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Bruh.
Taste.
9 damage.
God.
I think we get a heal off now. And then, well, we gotta pray. Blessed. Nice. Hey, man, she can. What is going on over there? Oh!
Save me.
Oh no! I feel like he's the body getting shit plant. Lithia, man, thank you for gifting us up to Uther, dude. Uther, welcome back. You gotta clip these moments, man. Boom, down, boom. There's time to 9 minutes. Alright. I think it'll be enough time to finish this fight one way or another. Oh no, we're lethargic on the monk this round. Man, I can't even blink away or anything. Oh, what happened to my weapon? Oh, dropped it. I have to spend an action to re-equip it if I want. Oh my, 84%, dude.
Have to keep going.
Gale's just gonna die. That is what it is. Damn, they really don't like Gale. Alright, he's dead. Aye.
A little help.
He's getting crushed too. Oh god, they're going ham. Dude, Perry's just so OP, man.
Yes.
Where be the healing pots? Oh, here there.
Can't afford to let up.
That's a good thing. This is not a good thing. It's good. That's not good.
I need your help.
Ay, man. Put our weapon away. It's way too bright there to port up. Maybe here. That doesn't really help. Well, maybe actually.
There goes nothing.
You ran into a bright area right after.
Need to find a way forward.
This is bad, dude. I can't even hit them from here. Oh, maybe. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Is that like chain chug?
Can't give up. Not now.
Can't even get to her. Alright, chat, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna save here. We gotta get ready for the sponsor's sake. I can't be late for that. I'm gonna save and we'll try to finish it up after. And if we fail, we fail. We might be able to do it if we kill her. And just being on like a 2-on-1 or something, we might be able to actually pull it off. But we must swap over, my friends.